China's new stealth suit has shocked the United States. Dear viewers, what do you think about a world where a person can disappear right before your eyes without leaving a trace? No longer science fiction, no longer appearing only in science fiction movies, China has made it a reality. They developed a stealth suit so advanced that it can deceive the naked eye, surveillance cameras, and even the most sophisticated radar systems. So how has the US reacted to this breakthrough? Is this a sign of a completely new arms race? Let's follow TikTok 5 to explore and learn more, dear viewers. Camera material breakthrough in stealth technology. Scientists from Jilin University and Tsinghua University in China have achieved an incredible breakthrough by creating a revolutionary metamaterial inspired by the legendary creature camera. This material, according to the announcement in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, has the potential to open a new era for stealth. What's special is that it can operate across multiple frequency bands, from microwaves, visible light to infrared. This is a major advancement in the field of metamaterials. These special structures can manipulate electromagnetic waves, helping to completely hide an object from radar. The name camera for this metamaterial originates from the legendary creature in Greek mythology. Combining features from various animals, scientists drew inspiration from nature to create a material with amazing adaptive and transformative capabilities. Similar to chameleons, glass frogs, and even octopuses. According to Professor Xu Zhaohua from Jilin University, the camera metamaterial can flexibly adapt to various terrains and environmental conditions, opening promising application prospects in stealth technology. The structure of this metamaterial is a masterpiece combining science and nature, just like how a chameleon can change color to blend into its surroundings. The camera material is designed to adjust electromagnetic wave reflection, making it disappear under various conditions. The incredible transparency of a glass frog, a creature whose blood vessels disappear when it sleeps, inspired scientists to integrate components between PET plastic and quartz glass layers, creating an impressive level of scientific transparency. This gives the material near invisibility, a characteristic previously found only in science fiction stories. Could this technology in the future open the era of legendary stealth combat suits? This breakthrough by Chinese scientists elevates stealth capability to new heights and sophistication. Not just remaining an idea but having been practically tested on drones both in the air and underwater with a success rate of up to 95%. Imagine a person could jump from an aircraft, land in dense forests or deserts, then silently slip into rivers without being detected. This new generation stealth combat suit can instantly adapt to the surrounding environment, making the wearer almost completely disappear. This is an entirely new level of camouflage that's extremely important for the military and special forces. Engineers confirm that this material can change how light reflects. Instead of reflecting directly like ordinary objects, light from the sun or external sources like lamps shines on an object. It bounces off and enters the human eye, where the retina contains special cells that detect light, then transmit signals to the brain, allowing us to see the object. However, with beta camera light material, light no longer reflects but bends, spreading around instead of going straight into the eyes. This makes the material nearly invisible, turning it into an impressive concealment technology. But the amazing part doesn't stop there. Not only bending light and air, Chinese scientists have taken this technology to new heights. They've integrated stealth material into amphibious aircraft, meaning this special camouflage suit can self-adapt to environments, whether in air or underwater. The applications of this technology aren't just for Air Force or Navy. but also open up many other potential development directions. And not just theoretical, researchers have conducted tests on drones both on land and in marine environments, achieving a success rate of up to 95%. This is truly a leap forward compared to previous efforts in creating stealth clothing. So what does this mean? With the Chimera metamaterial, military officers can move secretly, completely avoiding detection when moving from one vehicle to another. Imagine a person could jump from an aircraft, land in a dense forest or desert, then dive into water without being detected by enemies. What seemed like something only in movies has now become reality. However, stealth technology isn't something new. Before China developed this adaptive stealth clothing, a UK-based company named Infi British Steel launched another product in 2022. These were 1.83 meters tall stealth screens, the largest ever produced at that time. Today, these screens are even available on Amazon and can be delivered to your home at a quite reasonable price. However, the Infi British Steel product still has certain limitations. Unlike China's stealth suit that can adapt to surroundings, these screens only work well on homogeneous backgrounds, such as walls or lawns. If someone stands behind this screen, their faint outline can still be seen if observed carefully. This technology doesn't actually make objects completely invisible, but simply makes them harder to recognize. Nevertheless, considering the relatively low cost of under $100, this is still an amazing advancement. What makes Superco's products so white? The secret lies in the manufacturing material. These white panels are made from 100% recycled materials, with the top lens layer arranged in vertical rows, hoping to bend light in a special way. When light from an object mixes with the background, it creates an optical illusion, making the human eye perceive that the object has disappeared. Although not suitable for military purposes, these white panels are very useful for recreational activities like hunting, paintball, or even just playing pranks on friends. So when comparing these two technologies side by side, which one represents the pinnacle of stealth? China's Meta camera suit provides real-time adaptive capability, allowing the wearer to move flexibly while maintaining stealth. In contrast, your Megasil, while not capable of creates a powerful concealment effect through optics. Although each technology has its own advantages, both are contributing to turning the dream of invisibility from imagination into reality. When compared, China's super camera armor material is more specifically designed for environments requiring stealth and adaptability. Compared to similar technologies, the camera excels due to its ability to directly manipulate light, allowing the wearer to disappear even while moving. This is completely different from conventional camouflage devices that rely only on simple optical effect. When it comes to stealth technology, many people probably remember James Bond's Aston Martin in the 2002 film Die Another Day. At that time, the idea of an invisible car seemed like just a product of imagination. But just a decade later, in 2012, Maxi Debon amazed the world by demonstrating the first prototype of a car that could disappear. However, Maxi Debon's technology uses a much simpler method. They cover one side of the car with an LED screen, then place a camera on the opposite side. The image captured by the camera is displayed on the screen, creating an effect where the car appears invisible from a specific viewing angle. Although this is an interesting idea, it still has many limitations because this technology only works effectively when viewed from a specific direction. Looking to the future, can we apply camera metamaterials to create truly invisible cars? In theory, this is entirely feasible. If enough material could be produced to cover an entire car, it would help conceal the vehicle perfectly. However, the production cost of this material is still very high. Not to mention the legal challenges, an invisible car can become a major danger on the streets, threatening both pedestrians and other vehicles. No one wants to face an accident caused by a ghost car, and this technology could also be exploited by criminals to commit illegal acts. Conversely, this technology is opening up incredible possibilities, not only in the military field but also in daily life. Its applications are becoming increasingly diverse, strongly impacting various aspects of human life. For example, researchers are developing nanomaterials with superior de-icing capabilities, keeping car windows always transparent, improving visibility in winter and providing greater safety for drivers in harsh weather conditions. This is particularly important for regions with long and cold winters, where ice and snow can significantly reduce visibility and cause serious traffic accidents. Not limited to car windows, nanotechnology can also be applied to other surfaces like house windows, aircraft glass, or even lenses of scientific equipment, helping maintain clarity and enhance use. Furthermore, advances in metamaterials are also opening breakthrough opportunities in the battery and energy industry. Thanks to the special properties of this material, engine batteries can be optimized to reduce heating time, increase charging speed, and extend lifespan. This not only benefits the electric vehicle industry but also helps improve the performance of many other electronic devices, from smartphones to large-scale energy storage systems. If these technologies are widely applied, they can contribute to creating a more sustainable future, where renewable energy is exploited more efficiently and dependence on fossil fuels is minimized. Not stopping there, metamaterials could completely change the appearance of self-driving cars. Bulky designs will gradually disappear, replaced by sophisticated modern, not only enhancing aesthetics but also helping to significantly. As production becomes more efficient, the price of electric vehicles will decrease, making them a more popular choice for many people. This not only helps improve traffic quality but also contributes to environmental protection, reducing emissions and moving toward a more sustainable transportation. But perhaps the most interesting point is how metamaterials can be applied to art and entertainment. Imagine vivid 3D screens where viewers can interact directly, or sculptures that appear to be floating in midair thanks to special optical effects. These technologies can completely change how we experience art, transforming traditional exhibition spaces into impressive virtual stages. Art will no longer be limited by physical space but will open up a virtual world where creativity has no boundaries. Even in the fashion industry, this technology can help create color-changing garments, with patterns as desired, offering surprising and unique visual experiences. Film will also enter a new era when this technology helps create more realistic visual effects. Instead of relying on unnatural CGI, scenes of invisible characters will become more vivid and convincing than ever, helping elevate the cinematic experience to a completely new level. The gaming industry is also not left out, when metamaterials can help create extremely realistic virtual and augmented reality experiences, making the virtual world come alive no different from a science fiction movie. Players will no longer be limited by screens but can immerse themselves in a virtual space with a realistic feeling of living in that world. However, as technology advances, questions about ethics and safety become increasingly urgent. If one day countries possessing invisibility technology can completely hide their presence, what would prevent espionage activities or even covert wars between superpowers? An agent equipped with an invisibility cloak could secretly infiltrate key agencies, steal information, or carry out unprecedented missions in history. Military treaties and international laws would have to change to adapt to this new reality. Not only in the military, but even in daily life, invisibility technology poses significant challenges. If someone could become invisible just by wearing a special outfit, would our privacy still be guaranteed? Would security camera systems still be effective when criminals could evade all surveillance? Society might face unprecedented risks, as people had to live with the feeling of always being watched by technological ghosts. Although it's still far from mass-producing invisibility devices or invisible cars, it cannot be denied that this technology is developing at a dizzying. Many countries, including China, are accelerating research on quantum invisibility. A breakthrough step that not only helps bend light, but can also eliminate thermal and infrared traces, making even the most modern night vision devices become useless. Once this technology is perfected, not only military but also in life, arts, film and entertainment will enter a new chapter. But will that be a positive step forward, or will it bring unpredictable? Let's reflect on the future of invisibility technology and its impacts on our lives. If you found this video interesting and want to continue exploring the Top 5, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to mystery_core channel so you don't see you in new exploration journeys.